Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Danielle. Today I will be doing a quick review of my Georgiana Ruched shoulder bag. This is from the brand called Rabeanco. This is a brand that I've never purchased from before, so this is my first time experience, and I do have to say I'm very pleased. I think this bag is super cute. It's made of full grain calfskin leather, and it's super soft and squishy, which I really do appreciate. It also smells really nice, so that's always something that I really enjoy with leather bags. It is pretty lightweight when it's empty, and even with all of my items inside, it's not heavy by any means. It does have two handles here that you can have for top handle carry or do like a crook of the arm moment. It also comes with this crossbody strap that is completely removable with these lobster claw clasps. So I just leave it draped in the front because I think that's a cute look. So you can have it as a shoulder style, or you can do it as a crossbody if you want to make this longer. But I like how it looks in front. I think it just gives it a nice little extra touch. And then here on the sides, these are like the ruched, I'm not sure what you would call them, but they're the things that you can like cinch in more if you want it to be more of a ruched look, or leave it a little bit more relaxed. They do stick out, which is something that you just have to get used to with the bag. So if that bothers you, I would definitely steer clear of this because you cannot take them off. That is a feature of the bag itself. And up here, this ruched look is like elastic. You can kind of feel it. So this is a permanent fixture of the bag as well, but I think it gives a really cool look. You can put the top handles in the inside of the bag and fold them in if you don't want to have the top handles sticking out if you do have it in like a shoulder carry. So that is nice, but I do wish that you had the option to completely remove them because you can still see the hardware, which I think is a little messy, but it would be nice if you did have the ability to take them completely off if you wanted to. However, I just leave it in this style with the crossbody strap in the front, and I usually carry it by the top handles. So overall, I'm really impressed with the bag. I think that the leather is really nice quality. All of the stitching is really good, and it's in a very similar color of brown for the thread, so it looks really nice. I think the interior of the bag has a little bit to be desired, so that's my only complaint with the bag itself. So the inside is kind of like a plasticky material. It kind of feels like what you'd have like a raincoat made out of. So I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah, it's like plastic. So there's a zippered pouch on the back, and then on the front of the bag, there is a pocket here, which I have my wallet in. So I have a dress up your purse little envelope wallet. And then I have my phone. I have my sunglasses. I have my Touchland hand sanitizer. There is a key leash, which I do think is a nice feature. So I have my keys on that. And then I have this Coach little zippered pouch that I've had forever that fits this bag perfectly. So in this bag, in this little bag, I have Tic Tacs, a little thing of Tiger Balm because I get headaches a lot. I have a mini makeup wipe, a Laneige lip balm. I have floss. I have a little container of lotion. I have Kleenex. And then I have several little things here. I've got Band-Aids, a lens wipe, mini Advil, a flushable wipe, and then a deodorant wipe. So that's all for this little pouch. And then in the zipped pocket, I have my inhaler. So that is the inside of the bag. So it's kind of like a black hole. Definitely not my favorite style. Like I said, the plasticky material is kind of weird when the rest of the outside of the bag feels really nice and luxurious. And I also don't like the color of it because it is really hard to see. If you are in dim lighting, you cannot see anything in the bag. So I would recommend, if you get this or any of their other bags that have a dark interior, to get one of those like purse lights that light up when you put your hand in your bag. That way you can see what's going on inside. since I have my stuff mostly contained in this little pouch, and then I have like a bright colored phone case and my wallet in the little pouch, I don't have too much issues. But overall, I do think that that would be something that they could improve upon. If this was like a nice white canvas or something like that, I think that would make this bag so much better. So that's just my honest opinions. But I would purchase this bag again. I do think that it's very cute, and it goes with a lot of items in my wardrobe, which I do appreciate. I think this will be really nice for spring and summer. I've worn it several times already and had multiple compliments on how unique it looks. So I do really think that it is a cool style, and I will get a lot of use out of it this year. So I do have a little charm here that I picked up from Etsy. This is a little orchid, and it is in leather as well. And I thought that looked really cute on the bag, just with the color contrast. So that's why I have her decked out. So overall, that's my review of my first bag from Rabeanco. So I hope you've enjoyed this. And if you have never heard of Rabeanco before, I would definitely encourage you to check out their website. They do have a lot of really cool styles, and I will definitely be getting something else from them in the near future. I think that they have great pricing and good quality. I definitely will check out, though, the interior of any bag that I purchase in the future, because if it has this sort of like plasticky material, I will not purchase it. But I don't know what the interiors of the rest of their bags are like, so that would just be something that I would keep an eye out for. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please consider giving me a like or subscribe to my channel if you're interested in bag reviews like this one. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.